Priyanka. Let me also welcome on board Manish Kiri, now the MD of Kiri Industries. Manish, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Let's just start off with the various steps, that we were watching out for on the Singapore arbitration. It had been pending for a very long time. Talk us through where we're at on that.
Singapore International Commercial Court has now awarded a valuation of Dystar, and that number has been disclosed and has been given in the judgment by Singapore International Commercial Court. What it means is that the value of the company, which is ordered by the court, is $1.632 billion, which is a base value. So court has ordered and confirmed this base value, and court has also given a formula. That formula would require certain adjustments, plus as well as minus both. And after those formula adjustments, which are to be done by the valuer, and valuer is going to submit the revised arithmetic to the court. But the baseline value has already been confirmed and ordered, which is $1.632 billion. So based on our rough estimation, of course, which would be done by valuer, but based on our internal calculation, Kiri would benefit to the extent of $450 million to $500 million, and that would be the award that would come to Kiri by this order. So in a nutshell, that's the amount that Kiri is expecting to come to it by this order.
Sure. Okay, what's the final valuation upon which there's been an agreement for Dystar, and give us a little bit of a background of the case that transpired?
Sure. This case has been going on since long. Kiri filed a suit against Chinese partner in Singapore International Commercial Court in June 2015 for minority operation. Earlier, International Court as well as Supreme Court both had confirmed that Kiri had suffered minority operation, and there was a buyout order issued by the International Court, upheld by the Supreme Court, to buy Kiri shares by a Chinese partner, and for that the valuation was pending. Then the valuation trial took place, and the valuation trial got completed on July 1st, 2020. And now the value and the number is ordered by the court, at which Kiri shares are to be bought by the Chinese partner. And the buyout order, which is already upheld by Supreme Court of Singapore, is now to be executed with this number. And Kiri shares are to be transferred to the majority shareholder at the court-determined value.
So, Mr. Kiri, how do you intend to use the proceeds of this arbitration?
A majority of the proceeds would be invested to take Kiri to the next platform, which would again be a billion-dollar platform. And Kiri would invest very prudently in specialty chemicals and chemicals area to execute new projects with very attractive return on investment and also very attractive payback period. Chemicals and specialty chemicals have huge opportunities, and the opportunities globally exceeds more than $50 billion. So that is the space which Kiri understands, and that is the space where Kiri is going to invest more in future.
Right, and finally, what's the way forward now for Kiri? How is your core business performing?
Right, 2018-19 was reasonably a good year. Last 2-3 years in chemical industry overall have been good years, and margins have been quite reasonable. Prices were up. We are expecting 2021-22 next year would be the normalized year, because we see the recovery coming fast. We see the business reviving fast, and if we discard this year, which will end as 2021 a destructive year. But 21-22 we expect to be a positive year, in which we are expecting actually a growth based on our existing budget on a standalone basis of at least 20%. So we expect 21-22 and going forward, all the expansions which Kiri has done and implemented till now will bring fruits to the top line as well as bottom line in coming 2-3 years.
Okay, great to have you on the show and get in perspective on how the business is shaping up for Kiri.